Aloha! How are we all today? Welcome, welcome. We'll just wait for some people to pile in, shall we? Welcome, Isabella. Nice to meet you. Hi, Nate. How are you going? I haven't spoken to you in ages. I hope your Thailand trip is going well. I wish I was there with you. Swimming. That would be awesome. Hi, Lana, student dietitian. Got to follow Lana. She's awesome. Big Gun 128. Awesome. Hi, welcome everyone. Hello, hello. Welcome. So, guys, today I'm talking on behalf of, Health Rewards, if you can read that. healthrewards.co.uk. Okay, Health Rewards. I'm Gabrielle Maston from GabrielleMaston.com, and I'm a nutritionist, dietitian, exercise physiologist, all that jazz. What do? I like talking about health, and I like helping you guys improve your health through simple diet tips, nutrition tips, or lifestyle tips that'll help you get moving, get you some really good health. So who feels tired all the time? Tell me, who feels tired all the time? Do any of you guys suffer from tiredness like this? Yes, you. Angus, welcome. You do. I sometimes feel tired too. Me. Yep. A lot of people feel tired. Lana, you know why I think you feel tired? Because you're a student and you're studying a lot. I used to feel really tired when I was at uni as well. Yeah. Yawn. Yeah, Nate. I know. Overworked. That's probably... No, actually, you can't be overworked. You're on holidays. Welcome, Stella. Welcome, everybody. So today we're talking about how to beat tiredness. So because nutrition is my forte, we're going to be talking mainly about maybe nutrition deficiencies or even other things in our lifestyle that we can improve. Hi, Donna. Welcome. Okay, exercise. Yes. Exercise can give you energy, but it can also leave you tired if you are overtraining. But let's continue. Good morning. It is nighttime here in Sydney, but midday over there in the UK, isn't it? Everyone share the scope. Yes, please share the scope because we're going to talk about lots of interesting things, lots of helpful stuff. You're from the Central Coast. Welcome. 4 a.m. in Vegas. Oh yeah, don't worry. Everyone's up at 4 a.m. in Vegas, aren't they? I've been to Vegas before. We all drink in Vegas. How's the weather right now? It's raining today. Guys, let's move on. Okay, why do you feel tired? How to beat tiredness. The first thing is I'm going to talk about nutrient deficiencies. So iron levels is the first one. So your ears should perk up if you're female because iron deficiency, see my ears? Iron deficiency is very common for females, okay? Okay, so iron deficiency. Iron deficiency will leave you feeling really, really lethargic and tired if you're not getting enough iron. So how much iron do we need? It could also be because of lack of sleep. That was one of my third points I was going to say. Yes, so iron. Okay, so take a guess where we get iron from. So let me see your comments come up. So more mushies and red meat. Yeah, so red meat contains iron, but so do a lot of other foods. Yes, I should do the ironing. No, yeah, so meat, steak contains iron. Come on, guys, think outside the square, not just steak. There's a whole heap of other foods that also have iron in them. Peanut butter, walnuts, yeah. Okay, so iron, how much do we need? We need about 18 milligrams of iron if you're female and about 12 milligrams per day if you're male. So, hang on a sec. Oh, I missed that one to block. Here we go. Okay, Iron Man food, Nutri-Grain. Oh, try not to go for Nutri-Grain. It's very high in sugar, so that's a sometimes food, okay? So iron, we've got meat. So that's got about per 100 grams, about 8 milligrams per 100 grams. Then we've got chicken, which is about 6 milligrams per 100 grams. Then we've got mushrooms are a very good source for vegetarians or vegans. Also dark leafy vegetables. What is this about? This is about how to beat tiredness. So we're talking about first nutrient deficiencies, which might leave you feeling tired. Oh, you made chicken sandwiches. Awesome. Okay, so leafy green vegetables also has a lot of iron, and I think someone mentioned spinach and kale. Yes, that's awesome. Okay, so we need to have high iron foods. If you think you are iron deficient, make sure you have a blood test first because people can have a condition called hemochromatosis, especially it's very common in males, where they can have too much iron. So get your blood checked first before you start supplementing and stuff, okay? Very important when it comes to iron, because there is such thing as iron toxicity. Okay, second thing, why could you be feeling tired from nutrient deficiencies? How about vitamin B12? Now, take a guess. Where do you get B12 from? I'm an awesome person. Thank you. Thank you. All right, where do you get vitamin B12 from? Bananas. They're not really rich sources, but yeah, you could. Oh, you like my nails? Yeah, I do them myself. Yeah, milk is a good source too. Vegemite, perfect. If you're Aussie, yes, Vegemite. Animal sources, so yep, meat, shellfish, liver is really high in it. Now, if you're vegan or vegetarian, cereals that are fortified in B12, so I'm not talking about the sugary cereals, let's talk about the whole grain cereals that don't have added sugar. Depression and mental health imbalances are also a source of low energy. Yes, they definitely could be, and so could medications. But we haven't got on that list. We haven't got on my list today because we're talking about food mainly. Yeah, Australia is really rainy today. Okay, so for vegetarians and vegans, so we've got fortified cereals that don't have added sugar. Then we've got yeast products as well. So you get yeast is used to make bread, so bread. And spirulina is another sort of semi-good source of iron and B12 for vegans and vegetarians, okay, if you're interested in that. Now, third nutrient that you should really take an eye out for, have your ears perked up about for tiredness, is vitamin D, not vitamin B. I'm losing it. Hey, from France, welcome. Okay, so vitamin D is another one. So look, we get vitamin D from the sun. Okay, we do need about 20 minutes of sunlight on the skin because our skin converts the UV light, it reacts with the skin and it actually produces an active form of vitamin D3. Everyone's talking about the weather now. Come on, pay attention. We're talking about tiredness. So yeah, say yay to the sun, but we don't want to get skin cancer, especially if you're in sunny parts of the world. So make sure that the sun, you're only getting 20 minutes in the early morning or late afternoon in the middle of summer, or if you're in winter, then during the daytime. And if you have tan skin like me or even darker skin, yes, it's about 500 IU. Yes, it is, or 600 IU actually. If you have darker skin, then you need more time in the sun, okay, because we don't convert very well. So that's vitamin D. You can also get vitamin D from the food that you eat. So this is a really interesting fact. You have fake tan skin. Well, that doesn't count. Okay, so mushrooms. Mushrooms are a really high source of vitamin D, but only if the mushrooms go in the sunlight, okay? So when you buy your mushrooms, put them on the windowsill in the sunlight so they can start converting into vitamin D as well, okay? And you can get these mushrooms already done that for you. Actually, some of them are actually labeled in supermarkets saying they're high in vitamin D. Yeah, avocado as well, yep. But if you don't get the special ones, then put them on the windowsill. What do you need to be able to absorb these vitamins? Oh, you can just absorb them. The body just absorbs them. Unless you have problems with your digestive system, you should be able to absorb them quite perfectly. Okay, other sources of people need blood tests to determine any kind of nutrient deficiencies. Yes, see a doctor, definitely. 100%, I mentioned that before, see a doctor before you start supplementing or thinking you have deficiencies, okay? So these are just common things that people have. Definitely, just because you feel tired doesn't mean you have a deficiency. So yes, please do see a doctor. Other foods high in vitamin D, oily fish, cheese and eggs. Cool. All right, let's talk about, not magic mushrooms, guys. Definitely not, yes. So let's talk about the other things. So someone already mentioned sleep. Yes, sleep 100%. You know what? Sometimes I get a lot of people coming in to see me going, oh, I'm really tired. I think it's my diet. And then you find out they're only sleeping for 4 hours per night. 4 hours per night is not enough sleep. So they've actually studied this, yeah? People need up to 7 to 8 hours sleep. Yes, Nate, eat right, sleep tight, train like a demon's hardcore. Yes, yes, yes. You need more than 4 hours. You can sleep for 10 hours and you're still feeling tired. Yeah, look, sometimes people do have chronic health conditions that leave them feeling tired, like chronic fatigue syndrome. What can shift workers do? Shift working is really, really difficult. and it comes with a lot of health problems. So they actually found that because shift workers, like let's say nurses, doctors and AMBO people, they don't sleep properly, they're working shift work, then they actually end up with cholesterol issues and stuff because our cholesterol is regulated through the night. So if you do work shift work, keep an eye on your blood sugar levels, like check for diabetes all the time, and cholesterol. The other thing is to protect your sleep. So make sure that during the daytime, the house is going to be nice and quiet. You have shutters on the windows so the rooms go dark, and that you're not getting up to eat to break your sleep. Yeah? Share if you know shift workers. Yes, please do share. So make sure you swipe right or swipe up, and a share box will come up, and share with your friends. So try to protect your sleep as much as you can. As soon as you get home from work, have something to eat, go straight to bed for a big block of 6 hours or so if you can. And I know it's hard sometimes, people work shift work because they have kids, but try to get as much sleep as you can in a big block without getting up to eat in between. Yeah, I know that some ex-clients of mine used to get up to eat lunch with the family and then go back to bed, and that's really bad because we can't get a good chunk of sleep if we're waking up, and also your food's digesting in your system. The body actually is awake, right, while it's doing that. Is it true that to have some fat need to promote better sleep? Not necessarily, no. You don't have to have fat to have sleep. What you can do to promote sleep is have high tryptophan foods. So tryptophan is amino acid. It's a protein that's found in things like banana, seeds, pumpkin, where else? High protein foods, okay, so your meats and all the rest of that too. And tryptophan builds up, so it builds up, right, in the system, and it helps release serotonin in the brain. So serotonin is a happy neurotransmitter. It makes us feel calm. Warm milk, yes, definitely warm milk. So dairy products, high in tryptophan because they're high in protein. So they make you feel really calm and relaxed. So that's why the old wives' tale, it used to be, have a warm milk to go to bed and you'll get to bed better. Steak before bed sounds good. Oh, okay. Yeah, you did a similar scope. Awesome. How to start your day. Cool. Yeah, so try a warm glass of milk. Another thing is have good sleep hygiene. So dim the lights so that it's not really bright in your house, because the light, the UV light from our thought of dairy wasn't doja. Okay. The UV light actually stops you from producing the sleep hormone that puts you to sleep. Okay. Yeah, so you believe that sleep patterns are partly genetic. They can be. Some people really suffer from sleep disorders, and if that's an issue, it would be good to talk to your doctor about it, maybe going into a sleep clinic and that sort of thing. So I'm really talking about general people that don't have those types of medical conditions. Okay. You can take vitamin D3, yeah, in that amount. The tablets only come in 500 IU anyway, so you should be fine with that. It is very high to reach toxicity with vitamin D, but it can be done, so don't scull the packet. All right, last few things. I have fibromyalgia, and yeah, fibromyalgia. I'm so sorry. That is a tough one. That is definitely a tough one. Okay, so last two things I'm going to mention to beat tiredness is give up the alcohol and stop smoking. Why? Because alcohol is actually a depressant. It makes you feel really tired and really sluggish. And you probably think, oh no, I'm fine. But yes, it does affect you, whether you realize it or not. And it does affect your sleep patterns as well. So you don't get good sleep. You don't get into REM sleep as well. So if you're drinking alcohol like a wine with dinner every night, you're probably not getting enough sleep. Or proper sleep, quality sleep. And the other one is smoking. So smoking is a stimulant. It's also bad for your lungs. We all know smoking's not good. Try not to smoke, okay? If you're all stressed all the time or your body's hyped up all the time, you're not going to be able to relax, and you're going to feel tired from being overhyped all the time, okay? Guys, any more questions before we take off? I asked her a name before, not in her bio, but she missed it. Oh, sorry. My name is Gabrielle. That's me. That's my website there, gabriellemaston.com. Okay. I'm talking for health rewards today. See how prepared I am with my little card. Yeah. So guys, yeah, if you want to know more about what I do, go to my website. Health Rewards also has a lot of information there. Am I wearing shoes or flip-flops? Well, it's the middle of winter, so I'm wearing my Ugg boots. Yeah, dealing with stress, it impacts sleep, definitely. Because stress puts you in a heightened state of response. You can't really sleep properly. And look, probably a lot of people who's listening to this can really resonate with it. I know that when I was doing uni 6 years ago, I was so stressed out, I had insomnia. So there you go. So when you got just, your mind goes 100 miles an hour. Do you have a kangaroo pet? No, but my partner that lives in Canberra, get this, there's kangaroos bouncing on the road everywhere and you can almost hit your car with it and it's not good. And each time I drive down the freeway, I am petrified of hitting a kangaroo. Post-pregnancy energy boosting tips. That's a hard one because you're dealing with lack of sleep because the baby keeps waking up at night. So I guess just try to get a few naps in while the baby is actually sleeping during the day. You wish you had a pet kangaroo. I don't. They're dangerous. They're really dangerous. They got really sharp claws and they actually whip you with their tail and push you with the feet. So yeah, not good. Don't have a kangaroo as a pet. And same with koalas. They look fluffy, but they scratch you to death. So Skippy sucks. So yeah, get a dog instead or a cat. They're much friendlier. All right, guys. Thanks so much. I will chat to you again next week, same time. If you want some cool exercise tips, Nate from Australia Wow, the guy that's been commenting, Australia Wow, he is on tomorrow for Health Rewards and he talks about exercise and I'll be going on next week. So yeah, tune in Monday at 12 p.m. Thanks again. Ciao.